What up, though, YouTube? It's me, T Electric. What I want to talk about now is why you should carry a gun on you at all times or open carry. Here in Michigan, it's an open carry state. I want to share a true story that happened to me about 2 years ago. 2 years ago, me and my girl, we had went to the gas station. And here in Detroit, man, gas stations, they can be death traps, you know what I'm saying? So many people don't get robbed and killed, shot up. So it's it can be dangerous. But to get back to the story, one night me and my girl, we went to the gas station, to grab some snacks or whatever. And the incident that happened, it actually didn't happen at the gas station, but that was the purpose of us going out. We went to the gas station to grab some snacks, and on the way when we were leaving the gas station, I turned off on the main street, and as we was driving to get back to the house, to the crib, I saw a car coming in the opposite direction. And why it stuck out was that they didn't have their headlights on. It was a truck, a SUV, and it was coming. We was going this way. The truck was coming that way in the opposite direction, and they didn't have their headlights on. So I'm like, what the fuck? It automatically caught my attention. So once I drove past the truck, I noticed in the rear view mirror that that they pulled up. We was on a busy street. They pulled up in somebody's driveway and turned around. And once they turned around, they turned their headlights on. And I turned down the side street to get to my crib. But I noticed that they were following me. They were following us. And at that time, I only had the Scorpion. That's the only gun I had, and I didn't bring it with me because the Scorpion is a big ass gun, So I didn't want to open carry with it, So I was unarmed. It's 1:30 in the morning with me and my girl, and I got this truck that's following us. And so, I turned down some streets to watch and see what they're going to do it. And yes, they did. They continued to follow us. So, I was thinking, I'm like, well, should I take them back to my house, or should I drive to a police station or go somewhere where it's a lot of people? So I decided just to go back to the crib. So, when I drove down my, the block that I live on, the street that I live on, right before I was getting ready to turn up into my driveway, I abruptly slammed on my brakes, and I suspect that threw him off. So when I slammed on my brakes, I just stopped for like a few seconds, just to throw him off, and then I hit the gas and sped up in my driveway. So what they did was they pulled up in front of my house, the next door neighbor's house, and the car just stopped. And I'm thinking any second they about to jump out with guns to try to rob us or do whatever, man. And I said, let's go. Let's get in the house. My girl, she was in a panic. She dropped her phone. We went in the house. I went and got my Scorpion, loaded my Scorpion, and came back out. By that time, they had left, but they saw me. Obviously, they saw me with the scorpion. And, you know, this happened in real life. No bullshit. That was one of the most uncomfortable feelings that I ever had, because I felt helpless, man. It was like, what if something would have happened if they would have jumped out with guns? I had no way to defend myself or defend my girl, and it just made me feel helpless, and I never wanted to feel that way again. So the very next day, I went to my favorite gun shop, and at that time, I had bought me, it was a Glock 19. And ever since then, I've been open carrying. You know, it could have been a dangerous situation. And then I realized, you know, you got to realize that you never know what kind of situation, dangerous situation you may find yourself, you know, encountering. So you got to always try to be prepared for whatever, man. You know, I look at all those mass shootings that's been recently taking place, and you know, I'm thinking like if only one good guy had a gun, it would have made a difference, you know. And that incident being followed home, and it and from what I can tell, the truck it had, like, it was full of people in it, man. You know, it was people in the back seat, people in the front. I never got a good look at them, but I knew that they was trailing me. I knew that they was following me, and I knew that they was up to no good. And this is why I have this right here now. I have my Glock 40 caliber, my Glock 23. I carry this at all times. I open carry this. And by the way, I'm applying for my CCW, my CPL soon, so I can really conceal it, because the open carry laws in Michigan is kind of shitty, because you can open carry all day, but as soon as you get in your car, it's concealed. So you got to remove the magazine. You got to unload the gun, put it in the trunk, put it in the rear of the car, and separate the loaded mag from the gun. So if it is a situation where somebody went up on you, they got the drop on you, because you can't you ain't gonna be like, just hold on for a minute and they're gonna let you get out your car and get to your gun. No, that's not gonna happen. So it's fucked up. That's why I'm applying for my CPL, so I can have my shit on me, locked and loaded. But you know, fuck that. I would rather, until then, I still carry my shit like this, because I would rather be tried by 12 than to be carried by 6. I'm going to defend and protect my life and my loved one's life at all times. So fuck that shit. I'm still riding with my shit. And if you get caught, they say it's just a $500 fee. They ain't going to send you to jail and nothing like that. I ain't even really trying to go that route, though. But you got to do what you got to do. You have to do what you got. You have to do what you got to do, man. You know, you got to protect yourself at all times. You know, I wouldn't have been able to forgive myself if shit would have went left. If they would have, you know, jumped out with guns and robbed me and did whatever. When you ain't armed, man, you at the mercy of somebody else, and you naive if you're dependent on the police, especially here in Detroit, man. You know, police might show up an hour, maybe 2 hours later, after the crime, after the fact. You know what I'm saying? So you have to depend on yourself to protect your own life, you know, and the life of your loved ones, you know. So that taught me a lesson. It taught me a lesson, you know. But I want all y'all to stay safe and just think about that shit, man. You know, open carry. You never know what you can find yourself into, and you got to be able to defend yourself, man. You know, it's a lot of people out in this world that's up to no good, that mean you no good, man, and you know you got to be ready to defend yourself. But that being said, I appreciate you guys, man. You know, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to build a channel. You know, I'm torn between my beats and, you know, I'm beat making videos, my beats, you know, the guns, you know. It seems that y'all are more interested in the gun videos than you do my music or the beats or whatever, you know. It doesn't matter because I'm doing it all, and I appreciate every single one of you for supporting me. You know, I really do. But get you one of these, man. Protect yourself. Protect yourself at all times. You know, the only way a bad guy can be stopped with a gun is by a good guy with a gun. You know, peace, love, and I appreciate you guys. You know, take care.